Well, it's the middle of the month and we have a brand new, delightful, dimensional set. We have the basic crosshatch, of course, but now we have Cozy Christmas. So let me show you what this can make. Look at that wonderful Christmas scene. And like all of these, it's going to fold flat for mailing, and then it just pops up to stand up, and great greeting and holiday decor. So please come play with us. We're going to get started with, I'm going to show you first how to do this basic crosshatch piece, and then we'll get into the Cozy Christmas. So I'm going to set this aside, and in this set you get 4 cutting dies. Let me just show them to you. So this is the arch, it is the background. We'll get a little bit closer so you can really see everything. And then there are these 2 pieces. One is taller than the other, so you cut 1 out of each. This one you cut out 3, and let me show you why. So here is the base, and the magic of this is the slits. So you can kind of see those slits there. They do cut all the way through your cardstock. And we're going to begin with these pieces that are just going to slip right in. So right like that. And we are doing the first one right into the base there, and that creates our platform, if you will, like that. Then we're going to take the tall one, that one, and we're going to insert it the same way. So I'm going to go into the middle one and just press that in, just like so. And sometimes you have to wiggle it a little bit, but that's fine. And then we're going to repeat with the shorter one, that one. It's going to go right in front. So you have that tiered effect. And pop that in and pop this last one in. So that becomes our base, which is the basic crosshatch. Then you add decorations. One thing that this is going to fold flat, they will fit in our 10 envelopes, so that's no problem. And then they just push them, you hear that click, that's how they're going to stand up. So nothing's tearing and everything is going to look great. So that's our beginning point. Now let's look at, this is the Cozy Christmas. There are 17 cutting dies in this, and as you can see, it's going to create a scene. And this is the one that Debbie did on the back of the package. And as you can see, she used sparkling season. She has the pattern cardstock as the base, as well as the packages. And then this is a piece of the cutouts from the package. And I love that fire. Isn't that pretty, with 3 of the flames going? The stockings, the wreath is foam taped up, and just lots of things going on. Okay, let's go see what Teresa has done. And this is her first one. It's similar to what Debbie did. I'm just going to pop this up just like so and let it stand up. Now the difference is the papers that they used, but also a couple of things. Teresa used the glitter and the rich gold, and you can just see how that really pops the ornaments. The other thing that Teresa is quite famous for doing is that she uses inks on the edges of her patterned cardstock. So you can see the edges of this patterned green tree was done with khaki, and see what dimension that has. There's nothing wrong with just the plain cardstock, but you're just going to get a different look. Just like using the plain cardstock on the right, using the glitter and the rich Mary on the left is just going to really pop things. So that's fun. The other thing that Teresa did, well, let's see, let me show you first what she used. She used Christmas Aglow 6x6 pattern cardstock. That creates the arch, and also all of those pieces that we talked about. And she used it also for the tree. And what I like about this is you get that artwork at the top. Again, now Debbie used the wreath, which is just beautiful, and that cutout. Teresa used the die cut and the pattern paper. So that's just a difference. And you can see that her fire has been edged, as well as the stockings, as well as the presents. And she used the 4. So cocoa brown, stormy night, khaki, and tangerine. Tangerine is on anything that is yellow or orange. The cocoa brown was, the khaki was used on the tree, as I said. The stormy night on anything that's blue, and the cocoa brown on the red things, surprisingly. So that worked nicely. And you are going to apply that, of course, with a blending brush, as you would think. Now, let me see. Okay, so the Christmas aglow, and then what Teresa does is on the back, you have room to do your message, so that just plays very nicely. So let me just show you what specialty paper she used on the ornaments. So as I said, the rich gold, she used the glitter blue, the glitter red, and then the Mary red. So all of those are used on her tree. Very, very fun. Okay, let's go for the next one, and we'll just pop that down. The next card is using that tree, and look at the village, the forest that she has created. Isn't that pretty? I do love that border along the edge. Now here, she's used Sparkling Season, the newest collection from hot off the press, and this is the 6x6 paper. And then she die cut that tree 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now you see the difference in the heights? Well, it's the same tree, but she just cut off the bottom, and then you can make it any height you want. She also has used this. And this is the Fluff It paste. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this is going to give you that snowy look on the edges of the trees. So let me just show you how that works. And Teresa has nicely provided me an extra tree. Now, with her tree, she used, let's see, she used the khaki to edge it with the blending brush, okay? Okay, here we go. Now, I'm just going to dab this on with a sponge brush. And just like so, just bring it onto the edges. See what a nice job that does? And bring it around. Now we're going to let this dry, well, and we're going to heat it. Actually, I'm not going to let it dry. I'm just going to heat it. So let me set this aside, and I'm going to bring in the heat tool and let it puff up. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It is going to start puffing up. There, you can see it. There you go. You see it becoming three-dimensional? And this is probably not the smartest thing I've done by having this in my hands, but I would go grab the Handle It tool from Ranger. So you can see that it's just puffing up. So you can see the difference from one side. Whoop. You see the difference between that side and that side? This is all puffy, just like Teresa's. So you'd want to do the making it three-dimensional, so that's the Fluff It paste. You're going to do that before you attach the pieces, okay? So that makes perfect sense, don't you think? Let me just put the lid back on this. And I do appreciate, like I said, that sweet little border. I think that's really nice. Now, Teresa also used the Snowflakes Dazzles, and this is the sheet that she used. This is the bright Mary one, and you can see how those snowflakes are just going everywhere. And this is going to be in our Money Saver because we don't offer that separately. This is part of a collection. Now, the Someone Special is the cutout from that package. And then in the back, look what she's done. She added another paper at the top and just cut it off. So she just did it through the machine, the die cutting machine, another tree, and another of the cutouts, and more of the snowflakes. So all of that is just really nice. And again, this is going to fold to go into your envelope and to be mailed. So that's a really different look. Now lastly, we have a flat card. And Teresa always shows us a different way to do and use the die cuts, which I really, or the cutting dies, which is what I appreciate. So you can see we've got another scene. Now this time, she has used the Joyful Christmas 6x6, and she used the solids also. And you'll see all of the products listed down below. You just click on the card, and it will take you to the complete instructions on the right side of your screen, as well as measurements and so forth. But as you can see, she's done the wreath. And now this is foam taped on top, so it gets a little dimension. You can see that red glitter is also there. The fireplace is also foam taped up. The stockings are just there, flat. And there are 3 of the fireplace, or the fires, and just like Debbie did in this one. Now she did 3 different colors. Teresa did the same color, but she did a little bit of inking, so that works nicely. And don't those pop with the glitter? And then she's also used the jewel dazzles, and this has got the silver pearl and the gold dazzle, so you can see how that's doing. Now for the star on the tree, there is one in the cutting die. It's nice. It's a large size, and it has a bit of dimension to it. In fact, you could see that on the first card. You can see that dimension, and also Debbie kind of just went with a stylus over that to really puff it up a little bit. So more ideas that you can do with these cutting dies. In this case, Teresa used our star dazzles. Silver and gold come together, and she put it right there. Now the jewel dazzles are decorating the wreath. The Very Merry is part of our Christmas greeting dazzles, and this has the tiny words and phrases in Christmas, also the Christmas greetings in script. And on the inside of her card, Teresa has done this, so I think this is just gorgeous with that tree again. Same dazzles on the star, and as the jewel dazzles, more of the packages. The Happy Holidays, well, that is part of the same Christmas greetings collection. You get them in script, and you get them in, I think it's 5 different finishes. So as you can see, and I think white is under there too. It's just hiding from me. And all of those, and you can see how pretty just overlapping that is. So those are just some of the things that you can do with our brand new Cozy Christmas, and of course our basic crosshatch. Now, if you want to make sure that you get one, we release a brand new one every single month. They always fit on the basic crosshatch dies, but we also have a subscription, and this is what the subscription looks like. So this month, the people who've signed up for the subscription if they're new, you're going to get the basic crosshatch, and you're going to get the Cozy Christmas. If you are a current subscriber, you're just going to get the Cozy Christmas. But either way, you are also going to get this for free. That's right, with the subscription. If you're interested in this, it's over on the right side of the screen, and we would be happy to take care of you. This is a way for us to give really seasonal expressions of creativity, and so that makes us really happy to be able to share that with you. Okay, if you are interested, again, we've got the subscription. We also have a money saver. The money saver will have this, and the snowflake dazzles. It too is on the right side of the screen. As I said, to get the complete instructions, they are down below. Just click on whatever card you are interested in, and you will see the complete and directions, as well as all the items that were used to create these, okay? And if you are watching this on YouTube, we hope that you will like us. We hope that you will subscribe, and we'd love to hear your comments. So please let us know, and then head on over to paperwishes.com, take advantage of that money saver, and tell me what you think here too. Okay, well, that's what we have for this month. And we'll see you again next month with something else. Thank you, Teresa, for your wonderful creativity, and I want to thank you for being part of our Paper Wishes family. Bye-bye.